Hi everybody, thanks for watching Creative Minds TV. Today we have the beautiful and talented Miss Ashley Wilder. Tell people about yourself.
I'm from Baltimore City. I'm 27 years old. One of 4 kids, just trying to make a name for myself. Went to Towson University. I have a degree in history. It's kind of my niche. So the arts is my thing.
Okay. Tell the people about what you do when it comes to your artwork.
Okay. So I kind of stalk. So when it comes to my artwork, I kind of like stalk social media. I love beautiful people. So I like take pictures. Well, I'll steal pictures from Instagram, from Tumblr, from like various sources like that. And if I find beauty in you, then I can probably steal something from your face right now. And I'll like put it together, like almost like a collage of sorts. It just makes me feel good. I want to show like the beauty of like Black women. So once I like feel like there's something in someone, I'll like take pieces of them and incorporate it in my artwork.
Okay, so we're talking about your art. We see some of the beautiful pieces here. Tell people how have your art changed over time. How have you progressed?
You can tell. So like you look at this is an older piece. This is probably about maybe 3 or 4 years old.
Okay.
So this is an older piece, whereas you have like this one with the Ring of Fire, that's humongous, but it's new.
Okay.
My techniques have changed. What I find is inspirational has changed. I kind of just like want to make the woman the focal point.
Okay.
And just like build around her instead of just having let me see. I'll use this as an example. I love being by Africa. I think Africa is beautiful. I think that some of those beautiful people come from there.
Right.
So I try to like throw a little bit of history in that too. So you'll see like a really strong Black woman.
Okay.
But you'll also see like different elements of Africa from the cowrie shells. I wanted to touch on history a little bit, like I said before, and I threw in the crown. So this one's called All Hail, like Queen Caesar type of thing.
Okay.
So it was like, okay, how can I show a Black woman in what would be like European history?
Okay.
And I was like,
I like that.
I'm gonna go ahead and say, you wanna know what we praising people? Why not praise a Black woman?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, I definitely enjoy that. What is the most important thing about having integrity when you're an artist?
I'm not gonna do nothing I don't want to do.
Okay.
If I don't want to do it, it's not gonna get done.
Okay.
Okay. I have a problem with people who say, this is what I want, this is what I want, this is what I want. Don't strip me of my choices. And as you said, my integrity as an artist, I would say, if it doesn't feel good, it's not authentic.
Right.
So if it's not authentic, I'm just not going to do it. That's probably one of the reasons why it took me so long to have this show. Because I just don't believe in just putting out work for the sake of putting out work.
Exactly.
It's just not what I'm going to do.
Okay, so with your art case, what is the purpose? Like, what do you plan on achieving today by having folks here looking at your work?
I feel like we're going to do like this kind of like Harlem Renaissance thing. Okay. So with my work, I really just want to like truly just unveil the Black people, unveil the Black woman. Like the name of the show is called Nowhere People There. Right. And that means Black uncovered or Black unveiled. Okay. So for me, it's more like, you want to know what? Black women already have it hard enough in this country.
Exactly.
So in us having it hard, I was like, well, let me make something so simple and so pure and just say, you want to know what? You are my inspiration. Only you. I chose to like incorporate some men because what do we got? A Black man, right?
We need a man.
A Black man needs a little bit of respect and power too. Okay. But I just feel like I think I got away from your question. I'm sorry.
No.
But yeah, I just wanted to just highlight it. I feel like we don't get enough credit.
I agree.
A Black woman gets in front of the camera and it's like, oh, we are criticized and ridiculed to the umpteenth power. So if I can have a hand in it and decide how we're going to be viewed, everybody and their mama gonna praise us.
I know that's right. What are some inspirational words you can tell them so they can feel like they can overcome?
No doesn't mean no. Okay. Like no does not mean no. Exactly. Like you are gonna get told no so many times by everybody. It could be your family, your friends, your colleagues, strangers in the street. Right. But you can't take their no as your no. Right. So if you understand that like they're just saying no, they might not be ready for you. You could be ahead of your time, above your time, or they're just not at that level to receive you. So as long as you believe in yourself and you're able to push forward, continue to do so. I've been told no plenty of times.
So have I. So have I. So before we go, I want you to let everybody know what are your social media so they can follow you and where they can purchase some of this art if they are not here. So definitely.
All right. So it's on Square Up. It's actually squareup.art by Ashley Wilder. On social media, I am creative.nomad. That is creativ.nomad. Facebook, Ashley Wilder. It's a bunch of us. I have short hair. So you should find me on there. You can get all my information from Instagram or Facebook.
You can follow me at Drea_B_world at Instagram, Snapchat the same, and you can always follow us on the site at creative.nomad.com. So thank you for having me.
No, thank you for having me.
And definitely, everybody come down here and check out her work. And if you can't, follow her and definitely purchase, because now it's time. We need to support our Black people more than ever. And we have some talent here. So thanks for viewing, and see you till next time.